At 5, the family of a man killed more than a decade ago tells us they're shocked that the person convicted of the crime will get a new trial. 19-year-old Joel Jackson was shot in 2002. A Providence man was found guilty of his murder, but his conviction was thrown out. Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen spoke to Jackson's family today. He joins us now live in our studio.
Mike, a judge ruled just at the end of April that during the trial in 2005, the jury instructions were confusing, and because of that, the verdict should be vacated. That being said, Kendall Whitaker is still indicted with murder charges. He's being held at the ACI without bail. Prosecutors believe he and another man had guns and were robbing Joel Jackson in Providence in 2002. They wanted the gold chain and medallion around his neck. During the robbery, they say a gun went off and Joel was shot and killed. I spoke with his aunt today, who's still devastated 14 years later. She said the entire family was shocked.
This is the consequences that you suffer, and now he wants to get out 14 years later. I can't understand that. You ruined your life and you ruined the family's life. Now he's back to do it again.
Now, the state's appealing the judge's ruling to Rhode Island Supreme Court. Coming up on Eyewitness News at 6, we go in depth with the victim's family, finding out more about him and the day his life ended. I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.
New details on a 14-year-old murder. The case now set to return to court after the judge throws out the killer's conviction. Tonight, as Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen tells us, the family of Joel Jackson is still coming to terms with the decision.
Well, Mike, Kendall Whitaker is still indicted for murder charges despite that vacated conviction, and the family of the man he's accused of killing couldn't believe the judge's decision.
I miss a smile.
Joel Jackson's Aunt Cecelia still can't believe how her nephew died 14 years ago.
They shot Joel in the chest.
Providence, 2002. Joel was robbed by two men for his gold necklace when authorities say Kendall Whitaker had a gun and killed Joel. Tell me about Joel.
Joel. He was a very good kid. Oh my God, I used to have him everywhere. I used to steal him from his mother.
Kendall Whitaker? This is Whitaker being arraigned in Providence, 2002. He was convicted in 2005. After several failed appeals, a judge decided to vacate his conviction at the end of April because of confusing jury instructions.
This is the consequences that you suffer, and now he wants to get out 14 years later. I can't understand that.
Cecelia says the ruling was based on a technicality, but it severely affected her entire family.
But now they're going to open wounds again.
Fresh memories even 14 years later.
You know, he didn't deserve that whatsoever. He did not deserve that.
The Attorney General's office says the judge made a mistake and they are appealing to the state Supreme Court. Meanwhile, Whitaker is being held without bail at the ACI. His attorney did not return our phone calls. I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.